This video brought to you in part by these fantastic sponsors.
Hey guys, what is up and welcome to the channel. I am back with another episode of Astral Chronicles stuff. I just hit level 50, and one of the big things that I like to do is I like to save my equipment boxes until I hit the next benchmark of levels. Now, the reason for that is, if you've watched my previous video, is that like Forge, your boxes, it's all going to be the next 10 levels of gear. So we're going to be getting level 51 to, we'll be getting level 51 gear because it doesn't really go other than that. Now, since I'm level 50, I'm probably not going to be able to use a lot of the gear that I'm getting out of here, but I want to do these pulls, and I do need to do a, Forged for the day. So we'll start this off and see if we can get, what we'll get out of this if we get it by the end of the time. So let's take a look. We're gonna go through here. Like I said, I've been saving up a little bit of stuff since I started. Now typically, like I said, I do usually wait until like 40, 41 was when I opened up a good number of boxes because I needed that boost of gear, and I wanted to see what I got out of it. So I've been saving since then. I've got 7 set gear pieces. I've got 10 level 50 legend pieces. I've got 1 divine legendary chest. I've got 9 equip box 4s. Now I don't know if I'm going to get 4 level 40 gear out of that equip box 4 or if I can get level 51 gear out of that. So we're going to find out. But yeah, I wanted to take a look at this and see what we get out of here. Let's take a look at each of these pieces. So the set box 4 is going to give you level 51 gear. Now this is a shield. It's going to increase my water resistance by 120% and has a chance to reduce the target's water resistance when dealing damage. This is not really that amazing. I guess if you have like a Newton or somebody who does a lot of heavy water damage, this might not be bad to increase like the extra damage that they're going to do. Probably not going to use that myself. Now this one is kind of interesting. I pulled this a couple times out of rifts. The attacks have a 50% chance to either increase or reduce the target's damage dealt by 40%. Yeah, I don't like the double-edged sword there. The stats on it, not really that great. So far we are 0 for 2 out of this with good stuff. This is amazing for sustainability on a ranger or a warrior. This is going to increase your recovery by 1.8% HP loss per second. Now it has all resist, it has evasion, it has attack speed, which are all good stats that warriors and rangers need. So this is actually a very, very solid pickup out of this. Now I don't know what the max stats are. I'll have to look at like the rerolls on it and see what we can get out of that. So that's definitely one good piece out of here. Waterproof shoes, crit chance increased by 25% for every unit in chilled state. Now if you are using this with like I said, like a Newton who has a lot of chill AoE CC, this could definitely be really nice. You do have the 21 crit on that, so that is additionally pretty nice on there. So if you just chill 4 units, you get 100% crit. The extra crit on here does help too, though, like when you don't have some chilled units. So let's see what else we get out of here. Now these are alright. The problem is it doesn't really help you at all on the boss. Now it will help you if you're going up against the tree boss, because you're killing the little bombs that it drops. You're killing the trees, so this does help with your HP regen during that. Now it does have really good stats: crit plus 25, cooldown reduction, and fizz. So physical, so you're going to be getting some beefy, you're going to have that extra crit, you're going to have that cooldown reduction. So vampire gloves are not bad on a warrior if you are trying to kill the tree, which is a huge pain in the butt anyways. This one is so good. I wish these stats were a little bit better though. Agility 22, thunder resist, dark resist, but increase the defense of all allies by 10%. This one's really good in PvP if you're running with a warrior or ranger, because you want to be tanky. So this is almost kind of a given for a lot of my rangers, a lot of my warrior units whenever I am pushing content, farming, doing PvP, stuff like that. You could put this on somebody who has like convert all dark resist into all resist. So that's actually not too bad. What do we got here? Feather Slasher for the warrior. Thunder damage plus 35%, plus 6% thunder damage, 35 agility. Probably take this fire damage off of here, and this will be phenomenal on a warrior that is primary thunder damage. That's going to be really good. I'm definitely gonna put this to use on somebody. As it says, the Sword of Rinsuki, since she claims to be a swordsman that's attached to water and walks on the wind. Her sword can enhance the attributes of her spells naturally. Rumor has it that the feather on the sword is actually hers, but maybe only she knows the truth. We'll have to ask her. But you could build your character, your main character as a warrior, throw a bunch of thunder on, have that. It's pretty solid. It's definitely an option. These are amazing, and I'm gonna probably roll this light resist off of here, but light Hirsch's, like whatever. But look at that defense, man. Just straight up defense on there. Evasion, crit immunity. Yeah, if we roll the light resist off of there, maybe get like another defense, maybe some like physical to get more hit points. Phenomenal Guardian Pantserinos. These I love. Silent Knight, cause 30% more damage flat to the boss. 37 agility, which helps out your warrior. Probably take the light damage off, maybe, or I might take the small chance to gain 350% damage when dealing dark damage, because actually I could run this on Ryoto because he does light damage, so you're going to get the extra light damage, you're going to get the extra agility, you're going to be doing more damage to the boss. I could probably roll this last one into potentially 350% damage bonus when dealing light damage, attack speed, something along those lines. So this is pretty solid. Now let's see what the Divine Legendary box gets us. Broken Pants. When attacked, there's a 30% chance to increase own dodge by 50%, lasting 5 seconds. That's not bad. If this wasn't fire resist, water resist, and crit immunity, the crit immunity is super nice, but the other two stats, I would have taken like an all resist maybe. It's kind of hard because like you don't really like, sometimes you're kind of like, oh, like what do I gear for resist wise? So it's actually pretty good to have like a couple sets of gear, knowing like what you're going up against. That way you can swap things in and out. So let's go through our 10 level 50 legendary boxes here. What do we have here? Rocket boots. Those don't. Oh, those are boots literally with a rocket duct tape to the bottom of them. These are pretty good. Got dodge on them, fizz. If I had a different, maybe like another evasion, crit immunity, defense on those, these would be pretty good. But if you're a guardian that's kind of looking for a little bit of evade as well, rocket boots are definitely a pretty solid pickup out of there. What do we got here? Broken Winter. We're getting some broken stuff. Casting active skills can reduce all your skill cooldowns by 1 second. That's not a lot of defense and a lot of resist on both of these for a warrior and or a ranger hat. You probably want to put this on somebody with pretty quick cooldowns, so that way you're firing the cooldowns off and you can potentially chain them a little bit faster. Let's see what else we get here. This one's actually pretty interesting. The Kododama sword. This is increasing all of your overall resistance by 76, and you ignore 15% of the target's overall resistance. Max attack, attack speed, and level requirement -4. Now, I can use this right now, and then later on, forge that level requirement off of this sword. The attack speed, the max attack is both really, really nice. Ignoring overall resistance as well as increasing your resistance is really good for all of your skills. And let's say like Ryoto, I'm going to use him for an example. His main attack does light damage, so this is going to ignore 15% of your overall target's like light resistance, so you're going to be doing more damage overall to everything. So that's actually not too terrible. All right, so I haven't had. Ooh, this one's actually really good. Skill attacks ignore 40% of the target's defense. This is going to be really good for like shredding really high defense tanks in like PvP and PvE stuff like that. Level requirement -2, not a big deal. I can get that off of there, but I can use it right now. Plus 12 hit is really nice, and the min attack of 47 is actually pretty nice too, because it kind of regulates your DPS. It brings like your window of DPS down a little bit, so this is actually not too bad at all. Plus, it gives you that extra crit damage right there. So what else do we've got? We got 6 more. We got another set of waterproof shoes, agility, evasion, and thunder resist. So this would be really, this is actually really nice if we could roll that thunder resist into like a defensive or a physical. I think that would be pretty solid right there. Yeah, telling now. Okay, these are some warriors, cause massive damage to enemy targets whose HP is below 5%. Now, there's not too many times that I get an enemy down below 5% that I don't just immediately almost blow up anyways. This would be pretty good if you wanted to just make sure as soon as you get down there, you're just like, boom, okay, we're completely done. We're done with this. You can couple this with a sword that gives you a 100% crit chance when things are under 30%, so that you're just doing even more damage once they get down below 5%. It does have some tanky hit points here on the physical. You got 11 points on the hit. Level requirement means I could use it right now, roll that off later. All right, Splinter. This is actually kind of cool. I actually really like this because there's a lot of other things and a lot of other skills and classes that are based off of bleed. So agility, light damage, level by 2. When attacking, there's a chance to cause the enemy to bleed. Now I don't know what the chance is, but definitely like it. Plus, it looks really cool, which is what's really important. Yes, I've wanted one of these for a while now, a better one, because the last one I had was like level 31. Physical, crit, max attack. Now, granted, I might roll the max attack off and try to get another defensive stat on here, but the nice thing is if you're up against like an enemy tank, an enemy warrior, something like that, your attacks can't be dodged, and that is really big. That'll make like evasion warriors, evasion tanks just completely nullified if you're running like a guardian, and if you put that on like a Gillian, you are going to just be doing a lot of damage there. So that is pretty nice. Okay, this one's pretty good too. Taunt the target. Cooldown reduction, defense, thunder resist. Again, I can re-roll the thunder resist off for like physical, evasion, super good tankering, because it adds that extra taunt onto there. So that's pretty clutch. Definitely enjoying that one. What is this? I don't actually think I have this one. When receiving damage, 25% chance to poison the attacker. All resist, thunder resist, physical. Really solid here. I actually really like this. I might run this just because poison is pretty solid in the game. So let's see here. Ooh, set boots, cliff boots for Guardian. This is going to increase massacre, arrogance. Okay, Jillian can use that. The existence of every taunted enemy within a certain range will increase your damage dealt by 5%. That's pretty solid. When enemies are taunted by arrogance, your defense will increase by 60% for 10 seconds. Wow. That's a pretty solid set. I just didn't look at the rest of that. We're getting some Guardian stuff here. Okay. All right, so thunder resist, fire resist, fizz, and crit immunity. But let's take a look at this. Okay, overclock. Effect to last 10 more seconds. Electronic monitors cooldown decreased by 20 seconds, and rune reform duration increased by 6 seconds. Now, a lot of these things are all things that you can get on your main character. I'm probably not going to use those for the time being. All right, some ranger stuff, finally. Okay, so evasion, physical, crit immunity, and thunder resist. 3 tanky stats here. Could probably get this, change that to defense or an offensive stat. Hero's Call increased by 200%. I might put these on if I ever use Titan Cynthia. Vulcan Bow is cast, increase your attack speed by 20% and your damage by 25%. Alright, alright. And Radiant Dawn. So this is definitely a Titan Cynthia set right here. Nice little bit of tankiness there, and yeah, maybe I will, if I ever level her up, I'll keep those around. Alright, Light Necklace. This is pretty solid. Int, fire resist, light resist, meh. The level requirement is not a big deal. We can roll that off of here, but the thing is, it's like light resistance significantly, like the resistance, it's huge. I have a friend who dropped the thunder set on his Zeus, and like the thunder resist just went through the absolute roof. This might be good for like a Cupid. Cupid does light damage, I believe. So Phantom Shoes, we got Warrior set here. Fizz, Dark, Light, Water Resist, all pretty okay resists on there. Soul Siphon, can use that obviously for myself. Rinsuke or Haname, but Rinsuke's kind of bad. Mystical Dual Blades, so this is looking like a Haname set, and Killing Zone. So this looks like a set that I would put on to Haname. I don't use her too much, but yeah, Magic Pants. Of course, they would be for Sorcerer. Fizz, crit immunity, light, and water resistance. Not bad, not bad. Blood Moon Shield. I don't use you at all. Echoing Chord. I do use Maid Gemma, so we'll see. And Overlord from Utanashi. So I probably would go with the 3-set. 3-set for Maid Gemma, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to see how much more that would do. I mean, it does 100% more damage, but yeah. All right, and Sparkling Ribbon. This is for Chanters. All right, so Int, that's good. Dark, Light, all resist. So this is a definitely super resisty here. Can go on Cupid or Roshi. All right, all right. Judgment's Day, going for Roshi basically here. Cooldown times decreased by 20 seconds. Not bad. Attacks have a chance to pierce the target. Okay, I do think the Cupid set is better than for him overall, but yeah, that wasn't too bad. We're gonna roll some gear tickets here though. I'll go do this here in a minute. So let's go roll some gear, see what we get out of these gear tickets. I don't think I'm gonna roll all of them. I've been saving these up pretty hardcore, but we'll see what we get out of, like, we'll do two rolls. Usually gear is really easy to get. Legendary set items. Divine Legendary is a little bit less, but I mean, look, there's like a bunch of SRs. We got two legendaries out of this. So let's see what we got. Okay, Golden Sword. Oh, nice. Oh, that Feather Saber. This is really, really good. Max attack, thunder damage, crit. That is amazing. That is an amazing Thunder Sword right there. But what is Golden Sword? How can you fight with decorations? Wow, look at that. Look at that attack right there. This is, as a pure gold work, this sword has an incomparably magnificent shape, but it has a fatal weakness. Not hard enough. The sword has been kept in the Museum of Atlantis until it was stolen by Kid, the Phantom Thief. So I'm pretty sure that you just use this to make your other swords look like this. But that Feather Slasher is insanely good. That's super, super solid. I'm excited to see if I can find somebody good to use that with. I don't actually know that I would roll much off of that. Like, that's so good. So good. All right, let's see what we get this time. Hold it, boom. No, okay, I gotta go all the way. hold it, and then through. All but two, one. We only got one non-SR. Unfortunately, though, with like gear, unless it's like super good, it's a divine legendary though. Increase cooldown reduction by 10%, and increase attack speed and healing abilities slightly. Thunder damage, water damage, and a lot of int. I don't know which chanter I'm going to use that on. Could have been a lot better. A little disappointed in that one. Well, actually, I lied. I'll do one more. I'll do one more because that roll was a little disappointing. Little disappointing. All right. Hold it. What do we got this time? All but two. 1, 2, 3. No set pieces though, unfortunately. All right. Oh, never mind. Maybe we did. Okay, Valkyrie's Pike, cooldown reduction, small chance to gain bonus damage, water damage, hit damage. This is gonna be for Gillian and Yoruri. Those stats aren't that great on that one. Disappointed. Sparking Ribbon though, int all resist, physical, and then water resist. That's pretty nice from a tanky set point. And then Deadly Sword, increase attack by 20% and damage taken by 25. Attack speed, max attack. That's definitely good for the likes of maybe like a Cupid, so not too bad. 2 set pieces and a legendary there, so not overall not too bad on the gear. Now I do have 17 cosmics, so I kind of want to save, but at the same time I'd like more copies of Neth because I only have her 3-star at the moment. So let's see what we get out of this. Now, I haven't gotten an SSR in a minute, so we'll see. We'll see what we get. Hopefully, we got that, like, level 50 luck here. Oh, we did. We did. Fantastic. Is it going to be a Neth? Please. Please be Neth. Oh, it's a Kamiko? I mean, okay. I'm not going to complain about an SSR, but definitely would have rather have had an Etheria. All right, let's see what we got this time around. Can we get back-to-back SSRs? Streamer luck, we got it. Double back-to-back SSRs. This one's got to be a Neth. This one has to be a Neth. We're not gonna get non-Neths twice. What? Felicia and oh, got those Rinsukis though. Rinsuki's just Bond now. How close are we done with Forge? Are we done with the Forge? Okay, let's see what we got out of this. Divine Legendary Valk Shield. Level requirement, we can take that off. I don't like the -10 defense for the 20 fizz, but it might actually not be that bad. That's more hit points at like a lower defensive. We did get 85 defense on it, and we did get the max attack. Now, whatever we roll off from the level requirement is going to be a max anyways. So we could put a couple different things on there. So that's actually really solid. And now that I'm 50, I'm going to use a lot of these forged items that I'm doing because I was holding off on a lot of it until this level. So there you guys have it. Not bad overall. Like I said before, you definitely want to stay and wait until you're hit like 40s, 50s, where things start slowing down in order to roll those items, because yeah, you're gonna blaze through a lot of your levels real quick, especially if you're throwing any sort of money at this. You're using your magic gems efficiently, so you want to wait until you get that stuff, and then that way you're getting the best gear that you can possibly get out of it. But anyways, guys, there you go. That was me just doing a little bit of rolling as I hit level 50. If you do like the Astral Chronicles content, make sure that you like, feed, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, share this out. YouTube doesn't like to share individual content creators videos anymore, as they're taking us out of the recommended. So if you like this, if you want to get more Astral Legends or Astral Chronicles stuff out there, share my videos. And if you guys don't like it, well, then go ahead and thumbs down it and tell me in the comments how much you think I suck. But anyways, guys, I hope that you did like this, and I will be making more stuff like this as I hit other levels and do other things. But I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy. Peace.